are talking live with Rappers Delight, also known as Sugar Hill Gang. Want to remind you guys that they are now known
as
Rappers Delight. We don't want to forget that because for legal purposes, I don't want to get sued, and I definitely don't want them to get sued. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. And, honey, I also would like to point out, too, that someone commented a few minutes ago why the songs are so long back in the day. You have to remember, too, that when rap music first hit the airwaves, it really wasn't a format in terms of, recording, rap records, being on the radio. Sugar Hill Gang was the first group to ever introduce rap music to the world. So it wasn't really, a format per se, going in the studio, creating a rap record to actually be played on the radio.
So there was nothing really to go by. You were just kind of throwing it out there, see what people like, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah, they think 7 minutes is a short song because it's half the duration of that. And 7 minutes on radio, for airplay periods.
Right, and the cool thing about Rappers Delight, everybody knows it for the long version was because that was the only version that the radio stations had to play. You know what I mean? So when so many people called in to request the record, they didn't have any other choice but to play the long version.
We DJs call Rappers Delight the bathroom song. Because that's a song that we can throw on and get up, go to the bathroom. We want to get something to eat.
Wow.
There's only certain songs you can do that. Rappers Delight is definitely one of them.
Right.
Trying to get another bowl of cold greens, right?
Right. Hey, real quick, I want to give a shout out to my girl Zane. You guys want to give her a shout out, please?
Zane.
Hey, Zane.
What's up, baby? How you doing tonight? Zane. No doubt. Zane, call me. That's what's up.
Okay.
Yeah, what?
All right, Zane. Yeah, you heard it. He said, call. You know what?
No doubt.
I got a little shout out to Zane.
The number, Zane, for you to call in. She's over here giggling. The number to call in, if you guys want to talk real quick, the Sugar Hill Rappers Delight Gang. Can I say it like that?
She said Sugar Hill Rappers Delight Gang. Honey, coming up with some new names for us tonight.
No, go ahead.
I'm known for making up names now.
Gang Sugar Rappers here.
Okay.
Gang Sugar Rappers Gang.
Real quick, the number is 312-957-7103. Tenaja, for you to say her name too.
Who?
Tenaja.
Yes, this is Wonder Midnight, baby. What's happening? And I'd like to give a shout out to Tenaja. That's the first time I've ever heard that, man. That's nice. I like that.
Yeah, it is nice, but she's a mean somebody, let me tell you.
Hello, Tenaja.
Nice.
No doubt.
She's country mean. She backwoods country mean.
Oh, wow. Well, hello, Tenaja. How are you? Hope you're doing well.
But I love her for that.
No,
all right.
No doubt.
So, we're gonna wrap this up kind of soon here. But before we wrap it up, I want to ask you guys what you think about the difference between hip hop today and rap of yesterday. I know it's it's a big difference, but do you think it's changed for the better or the worse?
What do you think about that?
What do you think, Henry?
Well, I think it's coming full circle now. I do believe that everything such as life has the good and the bad to kind of keep the balance. Such as life, you have good things and bad things. You know what I mean? Per se. And I think that everything comes full circle. I love to rap today. And it is different than back in the day because when it first came out, as Rappers Delight, it was all about partying and having a good time, and I guess, it as it evolved, it started, people started talking about, the streets and the drugs and all that kind of stuff. But I think it's getting away from that now, and it's coming more back into partying and, and having a good time.
G, what you think?
G?
Yes, I'm here.
What you
I'm
think?
here. I'm taking in that answer. The answer was so overwhelmingly compelling that I was forced to take on me.
Wow. Wow.
The difference to me between hip-hop and hip-hop dance. I think hip-hop back then was, in terms of music, was a lot more music. You had even live musicians, recut the tracks like that. There was never a sound on any Sugar Hill record. Sugar Hill record being homemade, never a sound. And it was livelier, it was more musical, and, guys were saying some pretty sweet stuff. And then it evolved into more politically motivated hip-hop. And then it got a little wild in terms of the posturing, the violence, and all that stuff. Now, I don't know. It's cool. Henry and I disagree on this one. And I said before, when I got out of Sugar work, that machine, I couldn't put a machine that I would not like my tongue. And it's not a matter of, people won't want to work with it. I'm not worried about that at all. It ain't showing all over the first damn place. I don't care. One eye on it, one fit. We'll make it without it. Because we're the gang. We don't follow, we lead. So I say keep it musical, keep it interesting, keep it relevant. And there's nothing wrong with helping edify people, build them up. There's too much sharing down between the N word and B word and all this. People relax. Help people feel a little better about themselves. There's been some of these broken fences and torn down walls. What's wrong with that? Peace ain't square. Peace is good. It's great.
I agree with that. Wow.
Anybody else want to comment on that?
I'm with I hear what he said. I'm with him.
Yep. I agree with what Mr. Wright had to say. I thought he was spot on. I think that too that music today is different. In terms of it coming more from the technical side of it in terms of computers and stuff like that. I think that there's no match, in the studio in terms of having a human go in there and play a particular instrument and pouring their heart and soul into something than if you were to create it on a computer. It's day and night to me. Not to say that the music is not good. It's good, of course, everything has to evolve, you know what I mean? But it's no comparison though. It's no way you could compare, the human heart. I think that's what really separates us from machines is the strength of the human heart. Computers don't have heart. They don't have a soul and they don't have a heart. So, that's what separates us. And there's no way that a machine can compete with that.
I do have a real quick question to you guys. How do you feel the love from the artists today, hip hop artists today?
No doubt.
Some of them, yes. Some of them, no. The ones that we get love from, that's a majority, about 80%, from everybody, from before 79 when it came out up until last week. We get love from all kind of artists. I mean, we were right to Liza Minnelli's house for a Christmas party. We went there. Everybody, DLQ, I mean, you name it. From any walk of the entertainment life, we've got love from. There's still a few holdouts But I ain't worried about them. Most of them didn't never had a career in the first place, so they just hate it. When they bought one record, when they go drywall instead of gold, when they go plywood instead of platinum, like that, then they can tell me some otherwise. Drop dead, get lost, hit the brick, speed it.
Right. I mean, when NSYNC was on fire, I mean, we toured with them 2 years in a row, 2000 and 2001, and me and Mike we were out one night at a club in New York, and it was a lot of artists, celebrities, and stuff there. And Buster was out there with us, and all the camera people and everybody was running up to Buster, wanting to take pictures and autographs and stuff like that. And Buster saw us, and Buster said, "Listen," he said, "you see those guys right over there?" He said, "If it wasn't for them," he said, "none of us would have no job." He said, "I wouldn't be here working." He said, "Security guy, you wouldn't have no job." He said, "Camera guy, you wouldn't have no job." He said, "If y'all want to take pictures of anybody, sign autographs, you should be going over there to them. That's Sugar Hill Gang right over there."
All right. That's what I'm talking about. Did you correct him, though, and tell him, "Now you rappers delight"?
Well, that was before we went to court. That was before we went to court and found out that, that we couldn't, use the name anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We do have a
Yeah,
caller.
just before we went to loser court. Okay, we got a caller. Cool. All right.
Yeah, we got a caller. Ms. Zane.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow. Well, I'm going to have to ask you guys to hang up now. I need to take
Uh-oh.
Wow.
All right, let's see if we can get her back.
Okay.
Hey, Zane.
Hi.
Zane, let me introduce you to the Sugar Hill Gang. This is Henry, Mike, and Master G.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello,
Everyone.
How are you?
How you doing? I'm doing
fine.
good. How are you?
I'm good now that you're on the line.
Oh, boy. Henry, want a cigarette?
Wow.
Well, it's nice to finally get to talk to y'all.
Where are you from?
I am from Arkansas.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay, my favorite place.
Well, good.
Is that really your favorite place, or are you just saying that because you know that's where she's from?
Well, it can be my favorite place. Let me put it like that.
Oh.
Now, are you writing this down?
Well, Zane, did you have a question for the gentleman here?
No, I really didn't. I just wanted to say hello. And, I'm glad y'all were able to do the interview. It's been very interesting, and I really enjoyed it.
Well, thank you very much. I enjoyed you too.
There's a part of Arkansas called Tenaja, right?
I'm sorry, what?
How close are you to Texas? You're part of Arkansas. How close are you to Texas?
I'm actually 4 hours from Texas.
Okay, because I used to live in Wichita Falls, which is about as north Texas as you get before getting into Oklahoma. You ever heard of Wichita Falls?
No, I haven't.
Wow. Okay, it's all good. You enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Yeah, definitely, Zane. And hopefully, you and I will be talking soon. So, I want you to enjoy your weekend and have a, beautiful night, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, and that's how we do it right here on Honey 103. We make love connections all over the place.
No doubt about it.
All right. Real quick, I don't know if you guys remember earlier we had I asked you to say happy birthday to Miss Scarlett, and unfortunately she didn't hear it. But she's here now, and she wants to call in a second. But in the meantime, if you want to wish her happy birthday again, you can.
Okay.
Well, she put on that rum, she could hear us.
She can hear you now. Wait. What did you say?
What'd you say, Mike?
If she put on that rum, she could hear us.
Wow.
They know Scarlett.
Apparently
Wow.
they do know Scarlett.
Wow.
I just a missing.